I bet you wanted a relationship where it was all peace, no disagreements, no misunderstandings. She pours into you, you pour into her, she brings pepper soup to the table, he brings spoon. You guys now grow together to achieve your purpose in life. Beautiful. Very beautiful. When your relationship was still very new, you felt like you had met the one, you met your soulmate, you had met the one that makes you happy. Yeah, you introduced him or you introduced her to your friends, to your parents. You say you're gonna marry this person. There's nothing anybody can say. This person, you're gonna marry him. 4 months, 6 months, the love you have clear from your eyes. You have seen his real character. He has seen your own real character. You guys are just quarreling over petty things. You cannot come to a compromise. You cannot find a middle ground. And you're tired. You wanna give up. You want to give up as what? I mean, when you were still single, you were go winning somebody's relationship. You see somebody's post on Twitter and Instagram, and you say you want somebody you don't even know you want. And that God has given you the desires of your heart. You want to give up. You're not gonna give up, dear. You won't give up. You're gonna put in the work, and that relationship is gonna work. You won't give up. Before we get into a relationship, we have different expectations. We expect him to be kind, to be loving. He expects us to, respect him and prioritize him. These are all basic needs in a relationship, but nonetheless, that's still expectations. I feel like we should make peace with disagreements and conflicts being a norm in a relationship. I'm not saying it's okay to fight always. I'm saying expect that misunderstandings will happen. Expect that misunderstandings can happen and create a safe environment for what is misunderstood to be heard. Create a safe environment for this misunderstanding not to thrive. When we realize because of differences in upbringing and background, a well-intended action or message could be the reason for a huge fight. But because of this same environment we have already created, we'll be more willing to listen to our partner. We'll be more willing to, be kinder to our partner and then come down to his or her level, because obviously you have the right to get upset because you meant well. And then ask questions like, what is it that is really upsetting you? What did I trigger as a result of what I said? Because we all have different insecurities, and honestly, you don't know what you're going to say that's going to trigger the other person. Sometimes we don't even know what is going to be said that's going to trigger us. You would ask questions like, while I was speaking, what did you hear? Because you can be saying, the person is literally hearing something else. And it just doesn't end at asking questions. Actively seek out ways to resolve whatever. Look for ways for him or her to understand whatever that you're saying. There's this tweet or something. There's just this post that, it's not communication that's the problem in a relationship, it's comprehension. And I kind of have a problem with that. There's just a gray line. Yes, it's right. You're right. They're right. Comprehension. You need somebody. What's comprehension? Just understanding. Basically understanding what you're saying. But I feel like once you're in love with somebody, you seek out ways to make that person understand whatever it is. See, the streets is rough. So if you love this person, you really love this person, you want to spend the rest of your life with this person, make sure the person understands what you're saying. Don't leave any room for any kind of assumptions, or leave any room for, just make sure the person understands what you're saying. Also, I feel like we've not even gotten to the level. There's some people that believe that a lack of comprehension is enough reason for breakup to happen. Yeah, right. But I don't think that any of us have gotten to the level where a lack of comprehension is enough reason for that breakup to happen. I don't think we are good communicators. Just because you are communicating, just because you feel like you're communicating better than your partner does not mean that you're a better communicator. As long as you're in love with somebody, I don't think we have gotten to that level where a lack of comprehension is a valid reason for a breakup to happen. Communicate. Make sure he understands whatever you're saying, so that there will be no breeding ground for this quarreling that people are having every 2 minutes. Yeah. And sometimes I feel like the reason that you guys are quarreling every 2 minutes because one person is not saying exactly what is on his or her mind. So speak up. Say it so that your relationship can move forward. Then you will not go and post on Twitter. Me too, I'll come and say, go away. Come and say I want.